Hello, beautiful soul. I'm going to be very vulnerable with you. I got to know today that my mother might not make it to like even a month, okay? And it's been super. When I received the news, I was very heartbroken. And last year, my family were going through the same thing with my grandfather. Like so much of everything, like money was like invested with health bills, and again, like now this year, my mother, same in the February and around just my birthday. And when I started my YouTube channel, I started to post consistently like 26th of February 2024. And 25 my grandfather passed, and now my mom will. And 5th March is my birthday, and I feel very heartbroken. And in the last 2-3 days, so many people have told me that I should stop doing YouTube. I should It's not working and it will not work, and I've started to doubt this. I've really started to doubt this. That And I'm like, I have invested so much of my time and energy into it. I believed in it that this will work out, and I'm not sure now what's next. In the last 2-3 days, like, I didn't had any money with me. Thankfully, there was just this friend that I asked to get me groceries, and she got it. Now I don't have the money. And I don't know how I'll get my groceries moving forward. I have to pay my rent. I don't know what to say to the landlord. For the last 3 months, I want to visit my home, but I'm just at a very confusing space, very unsure. And it just, I'm just being very vulnerable. um I don't know what life is gonna look like moving forward, because I feel like, to build this kind of faith back, because I held strong faith. I held strong faith, really strong faith, and it just, yeah, I don't know if you do watch this video, send me a loving prayer. Yeah, I love you. I'll see you in another video. Before sharing all of that with you, I was sitting in my room and fear was hijacking me. It was like, and then something, I am glad, something moved me in front of the camera, and I recorded that video. Like, what the part that you saw, it was last night. And I want to tell you that self expression, you gotta go express yourself, without thinking that you can be shamed, you will be judged. Expression is very powerful, because when you stop expressing yourself, that's when it starts to become poisonous, and it starts to, yeah. Anyway, you know, uh, this is the next morning. Like, I woke up very early. I was woken up at 4 in the morning, and then I was called by Mother Ganga. If you don't know Mother Ganga, you can research. And I was just there and watching the sunrise. I let myself cry. I just, processed my relationship with my mother, because she was never so much of pain in my relationship with my mother. And but then, it was wind, air, mountains, river taught me. And I remember the best thing that my mom did for me. And it's regardless of how things were, it was that clothes and shoes. She always made sure that I have clothes. She made it possible. Maybe she was not good at understanding emotion. Maybe she was not good at how to protect the child, how to take stand for them, how to, so many things that she could have done better, and so many things that she did that really, but she was just a little girl who was terrified and didn't know better. And something that she really did better in life for me was making sure that I have clothes and shoes, and even on the worst days, I get ready and I just dressing up. I don't know how it helps, but it's for some reason it does help a lot. So I was just grateful for it when I was processing my feelings over there in front of Mother Ganga, and it just brought a lot of thing into picture. And also, like, you know honest conversation, they are always, you can never lose with honesty, like you can never. I was like, okay, I can't pay the rent, I can't, I told. And whatever it is, like, if I'm being honest, like honesty, if you guys ever in a situation, no, like, I'm just sharing this, like, the best way I can make any impact is by sharing my honest truth, okay? That I just want to, if you are ever in a confusing situation, you never have to hide, you have to show up more vulnerably, because that just creates that energy within your life. You wanting to do the right thing, you wanting to just express, like, give the your honest truth to people. You've made a mistake and you want to own it, like, because I can get in, I don't know, there is something about survival, that I get into, and I feel like, oh my god, I will not have the food and all. So then I become, maybe I come across to people, when sometimes that I'm wanting money from them, and that just may make people unsafe or things like that. And I am becoming aware of this shadow, and I'm willing to do it better, and I apologize to myself, I forgive myself. I'm sharing my imperfection and I'm navigating it with, like, being, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. It's like we are, all of us are, really bringing cleaner energy in our lives, and walking, if god wants me to be a spiritual mentor, then I have to be in my integrity, and god's teaching me that, and I'm happy to learn this. I'm happy that god, and it's all very generational, the disintegrity, lack around money, the survival, and what survival can make us do sometimes, um, it's very, I feel very humble. And also I have made a decision, I'm gonna continue making videos, because something about me just starting to, I want to be seen in my vulnerability. It is, yes, and I will let God lead me. Let God lead me with my business, with everything. But definitely me sharing my truth, honest truth, and being seen in all of my, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and that's the reason I was like, okay, god, give me a sign, give me a sign. And I was looking this for the sign outside, but inside I feel calm when I'm, speaking myself, and like speaking my truth and putting it out there. It just inspires me, it just brings me calm. And yes, it does hurt when I go through my videos and I see like one view, two view, and no, I but I'm just taking this calmness as a sign and moving forward, and really see how goddesses lead me through this. Like, yeah.